Top 12 things every man secretly wants in a wife. Welcome back, Brainy Facts viewers. So you want to go into a man's head and find out what he really desires in a woman. You're curious as to what he looks for when deciding if a woman is girlfriend material or perhaps wife material. True, what a guy wants in a relationship is similar to what a woman wants in a relationship, but there are frequently minor differences. Many factors influence a man's decision on which lady he wants to marry. Continue watching if you want to know what attributes men search for in a woman they want to spend the rest of their lives with. Check whether you have all these characteristics. If so, you are definitely wife material. 1. She is understanding and empathetic. Most guys, particularly in public, find it difficult to express their softer feelings. That's why they want a woman who demonstrates compassion and understanding, allows them to be vulnerable. They need to know that if they are unhappy or depressed, their woman would not only accept, but also encourage them to express their feelings. They're seeking a secure place to be emotionally vulnerable, since they don't have another. Hugging him, listening to him, and reminding him it's normal to weep are all examples of how you may comfort him. He may have received this from his mother as a youngster, but it's likely that this aspect of the mother-son bond vanished with puberty and never returned. While you shouldn't try to play the mother figure in your relationship, he will appreciate your sympathy and understanding. 2. She is intellectually challenging. There is no doubting that a person's appearance is what first attracts another person to them. It is difficult to get to know a nice personality from across the room. Many affairs are based only on physical attraction, yet they seldom last. When dialogues lack curiosity or depth, individuals frequently occupy their time with emotionless sex. However, it is not feasible to develop a lasting relationship or a genuine connection with another person based just on that. In the long run, having meaningful conversations about relevant things and being intellectually demanding will always beat meaningless sex. 3. A kind heart. A thoughtful, compassionate, and a caring lady is known as a kind-hearted woman. When she smiles at him, he can't help but respond. A lady who emits warmth from her heart goes out of her way to do tiny things for her man just because she loves him. Of course, a good man will do the same for her. This is the kind of woman a man would like to marry. 4. She is consistent. Being consistent is fantastic because it shows your significant other that you are who you say you are. It shows a guy that you're not putting on a fake character in the initial few months of the relationship, and that you won't suddenly change once you're both comfortable with each other. In this context, consistency is the inverse of volatility. If someone is volatile and unpredictable, it is impossible to predict how that person will act towards you on a given day, which may be frustrating no matter how lovely the individual is. 5. She is accepting. Men want to feel like they can be themselves, even if it doesn't always correspond with the idealized picture of the perfect man. Society expects males to be macho, driven, loud, and competitive, yet guys aren't always like that. As a result, they desire to discover a lady who has no preconceived assumptions about what a guy should be. They want to be accepted for who they are, not for who they think others want them to be. This contains the flaws that every guy possesses. This is related to point number 1, in that a guy wants to be appreciated both when he is strong and when he is weak. 6. Ambition. She has her own set of ambitions and aspirations in addition to supporting and encouraging her partner's goals and desires. An ambitious lady has a vision for her future and pursues it with passion. An ambitious lady will be someone you can take on the world with as a partner in crime and life teammate. Sorry for interrupting, I just wanted to quickly remind you that if you are liking the video so far, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, because we have a lot of exciting videos coming up. 7. Someone who makes an effort. The passion might fade in long-term relationships, but you shouldn't allow it. It only takes a small bit of constant work to keep things rolling. It might be as easy as organizing a surprise vacation for the two of you. Furthermore, a woman who continues to do what she thinks her partner was drawn to her in the beginning demonstrates that she cares about keeping them around. Certainly wifely material. 8. She values her family and friends. Of course, not everyone has a strong bond with their family, and it does not make them bad people. Every male, on the other hand, admires a woman who cherishes both her family and his. Of course, no one should be blamed or penalized for coming from an abusive household. Everyone, however, values the ability to maintain a strong, healthy relationship with friends and family. 9. She expresses gratitude. Men desire to feel helpful in the eyes of women. They want to feel as though they are needed. It's a part of their ancestors' tradition as tribal hunters who supported their families. They desire a woman who will express her gratitude for the things they accomplish so that they will feel valued and wanted. A simple thank you or a figurative pat on the back to acknowledge a man's good deeds may go a long way. But it's crucial not to diminish the power of such gratitude by berating him for the things he doesn't do or does differently than you would. This just helps to make a man feel worthless rather than valuable. And when a guy feels worthless and undervalued, he is unlikely to stay long. Find methods to talk about topics without pointing fingers. Yes, be firm when necessary, but avoid nagging. 10. Shared values. Our value system is often influenced by our upbringing and includes things that are essential to us, what we passionately believe in, how we treat others, and how we treat ourselves. It doesn't matter how much you like someone or how well you get along. If your values don't match, you'll clash in the long run. So, the same values mean wife potential, but don't compromise your own. 11. She is peace-seeking. Women on average are more likely than males to indulge in and create drama. It should come as no surprise, therefore, that men appreciate a woman who can preserve the peace more than she can shatter it. This applies not only to the relationship, but also to her overall life. If she has disagreements with her friends, coworkers, or family, the stress and ill will pour over into the relationship. A woman who can retain her calm when others around her are losing theirs, a woman who can resolve conflicts and bring people back together, a woman who doesn't lose her temper over small matters. That's a woman a man will be interested in. We're not saying you should never hold your ground or set hard limits. You don't have to be a doormat to keep the peace. However, understanding how to let go of grudges, see the best in others, and prioritize inner peace above the urge to be right may all aid in the smooth running of a relationship. 12. Affection and love. It may go without saying, but being caring and affectionate represents connection. It evokes feelings of comfort and love. It would be impossible to maintain a long-term relationship with a woman who constantly shrugs off your arm and feels apart from you. Every man will desire something different in a woman he wants to marry, but I dare you to find a man who disagrees with these 12 points. Well, that's all for today from Brainy Facts. If you enjoyed, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss our next social psychology video. Thanks for watching.